Hello, this is a video about how to use Teams, just the basic little things you need to do to make it work properly for you in case you're new to it. So this video will show you how to move from team to team, how to show and hide channels, how to reply to a thread versus starting a new thread, how to view all of a long post in case it doesn't post, how to delete and edit posts, and how to find files in case you're looking for those. Alright, so let's get to it. Alright. So when you're in Teams, you have multiple teams, and so to get from team to team, you just click on a team and it opens it. If you want to get back to see all your teams, you click Teams. Sometimes you'll have to double click this Teams button. You can also use I guess you just click Teams a lot. All right, there might be other ways, but basically this is how you move from team to team. Social Studies, Q's and Hands, West Seattle High School. All right, the second thing we're going to do is to show you how to show and hide channels. So I'm going to go to, say, this one, and you will see that there are hidden channels here. And so when you're looking to see what's newly posted, these would be in bold if there was some new posting to it. And I've viewed everything, so there's nothing new there. But these two hidden channels might have something new or might not, and I don't know because they're hidden. So to show them, you just click on this, and it shows you the two hidden channels, and obviously you can just click Show. And then it will always show up in your channels so that you can see them. But Handbook Staff I look at very rarely, so I'm just going to hide that one again. So if you have one you don't really care to follow that closely, you can just click on these three little dotty things, which are the bring up a menu thing, and you can just hide the channel. All right, so it goes away. So that way you get to see which channels you want to see and leave hidden the channels you're only going to check at occasionally. So hidden channels, staff, show. There it is. I'm going to make it go away again. Click the three dots, hide. Boom. So that's how to do that. All right, so I'm going to show you how to reply to a thread versus starting a new thread right here. So if this was a post, and it is, and Angela's actually replied to her own post, if I wanted to reply to this, like to ask a question, I would just type in as a reply whatever I want to say. Fake. All right, and then I could reply again. All right, and I'm going to very quickly delete that so it doesn't bother people. All right, the other thing you could do, and luckily we have a real life example here. Sorry, Amber. This is meant to be a reply to this, but they've actually accidentally started a new conversation. So if I am trying to reply to this post here, I click reply right there. But the thing that I use sometimes happens, and I've done it myself too, is you're trying to click reply or you're just tired and you just end up typing into the start a new conversation thing. And so that would be that. Ta-da. And as you can see, even though you were trying to reply to this, it starts its own new thing. I'm going to make that go away. All right. And so now I am going to show you how to see all of a new long post, and we'll just use this one again because it's nice and handy. So this is actually a pretty long post that's here, and you can't actually see it. So I'm going to click See More, and obviously then you can see the whole post. And so if you don't want to see that again, you just type See Less. And same thing is true if you have a lot of responses, you can collapse them so you can't see it, or you can add them back up. So this See More button thing right here under a long post, and sometimes you can't even tell it's cut off, but if it's long you'll see the See More, and you can then see more or see less. All right. And as you saw me do a couple of times, you can also fix or delete a post. So say I make a mistook, and that's a mistake, obviously. I posted, super embarrassing. By the way, I'm doing this in real time, so this is kind of entertaining. And I want to fix this. So the way you do that, and it's totally not obvious, is up here where those things were, you just hover over the blank space. This is how you like stuff, and these three dots again are the more options, and I can do edit. And then I can just fix it. This is a little tricky because it's kind of like on Facebook or Instagram when you actually change what you originally said. So be a little honest about that. If you've made some post and people are noticing that or added to that, and then you change exactly what you said and changes the meaning of things, is a little unfair. But probably you're never going to do that. You're just going to do it for a typo. So again, you just click over here, click these three things, edit. This can also be done to delete, and you can do all kinds of stuff here too, but probably you're just going to delete stuff you don't like. I tend to delete everything that I've done that no longer makes any sense, just because it keeps it out of the way of other people reading, and it kind of cleans up the team. You don't have to, but if you want to delete stuff, you can. You can only delete your own stuff unless you are the manager of a team. All right. And the last thing I'm going to show you how to do is how to find files. So a lot of times you will have people post files to things, you know, if you're like the weekly update, and the staff meetings often have things for files. And it's pretty straightforward. It's just these things up here. So conversations is just all of these, you know, conversations. And then there's a tab for files. And so if you click on the Files tab, it's all of the files that are associated with the channels that are part of this team. If you're in the general one, the files is for the whole general team. It's a little bit counterintuitive, so I'll let you figure all that out. But one of the things the district has now done actually is put all of our SharePoint files into general files up here, so this way you can actually get into the same stuff you could get into on SharePoint a little quicker, or if you never want to go to SharePoint ever again in your entire life, which is me, you can just get into SharePoint effectively through here because they now cross-communicate. But there might be all kinds of files that people have put here that you would need to find. So there's another place to put files. I'm not sure yet what the logic's going to be for using files, so try not to spam it out, but there will occasionally be files in files. And for me, I've been signing up for all my laptops through Curriculum and School Operations here, and then to make this be in alphabetical order, it defaults to last modified. You just click Names and Computer Labs, and you can sign up for the Computer Labs through that. All right, so that's all the basics in 6 minutes and 45 seconds. Thank you. Bye.